I'm Brian.
I'm Lydia.
And we are back.
Yay!
Right? We made it. Got home late last night, so we didn't make any videos last night or anything like that. We thought about it, but we got back probably at like what?
It was around 1 o'clock in the morning. We pulled into the driveway, so we were just beat from the road.
I mean, it ended up being like a 15-hour trip, so.
It was a long one.
But today we're ready. And we still have these peppers left from Keatley Farms, and we have yet to do a green one. So today we're choosing this beauty. Again, no idea what it is. I'll give a little close-up. If anybody has an idea, you know, you can send us a message and let us know. I do like the idea of cutting them in half and letting us both give you a different take on it, so that's what we're gonna do.
I'm not sure how to feel about this one. What do you think it's gonna be? Oh wow, it smells like it might be really hot, but
yeah, I'm wrong on every single one.
I know I was wrong on both of the ones in the last video.
This here, I mean, you can see how oily it is inside. It looks pretty wet. There's not many seeds. There is, I mean, even it doesn't look that much placenta. The walls on it look fairly thick, but I don't know.
Oh. We'll know soon enough, won't we?
Yeah. Pick your pleasure.
Take them with the stem.
I got without the stem this time, so cheers.
A little bit of heat on my tongue, but not.
Definitely that green pepper flavor.
Yeah. It is hot.
Yeah.
I'm not getting anything in my throat yet. I like the taste of this. It's almost got what seems like an earthy quality to it. It's that very fresh green taste, like very grassy,
yeah,
kind of a taste, but then there's also this earthy sort of undertone to it. So it's very interesting. It's so hot. That second bite got the heat up a little bit. It's holding steady. It's not really getting, you know, elevated like a ton.
No.
It's pretty...
I feel like in the back of my, I mean, it's almost like the roof in the back of my mouth. It's like a weird. That's
a very interesting kind of heat, because it isn't like, there's no sharp spikes in it. It's not a painful heat. It's a strong heat, but it's not hurting me. Like, it's not that pin prickly kind of
stinging.
Yeah, no stinging.
It's not like maybe pulsing or anything like that.
Might be a little bit stingy. Like, my gums are feeling it. But yeah, it's nothing. I
think it's still climbing a little bit. Just kind of want to let it do its thing right now, because it does feel like the heat in my mouth is definitely going up. But it's like very even in my mouth. It's not like a strong pain in one spot or another. It's just a very even flow of heat throughout my whole mouth.
I feel like
which I do like that.
Well, my eyes were actually just starting to get a little watery. This is a really funny pepper happening. Like,
yeah, I mean, It was delicious. It was good. I said it had like that, like she said. I mean, that grassy, earthy, green flavor. It wasn't bitter at all. It wasn't really fruity. I do like the flavor of that pod.
I really, it's hard to say if the heat, it is fluctuating a little bit. I do feel like there's moments of it seeming like it's getting hotter, but then it kind of settles down and it just stays at a even heat.
So my whole mouth was hot before. Now it's totally my tongue.
Yeah, it's all on my tongue.
Yeah. I feel like it's still climbing a little bit on my tongue.
I wonder what that was.
I don't know.
It's good. It's nothing super painful. It's nothing extreme. You're not even, well, you're sweating a tiny bit. But...
I am. I mean, it's a pleasant heat. That's how I would explain it. I mean, it's hot. It's real hot.
Like, you just ate a pepper.
Yeah.
But I don't want to cry about it.
Right.
So, if that helps kind of describe where we're at. Yeah, it's tingling very nicely.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's starting to taper off now a little bit.
Interesting.
That was a good pepper. That would be something like I think would be great in a salsa or.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. Some kind of like fresh
maybe
vegetable
like a
thing.
Verde salsa, you know, like a green salsa. Like that would be good. Yeah. So I don't know. I think I could eat another pepper.
Yeah.
I think I could. I don't know. How do you feel?
Feeling good.
I mean, I still have a little bit of heat in my mouth, but
it's coming down. It's definitely on its way down now. Oh, for God's sake! Of all the ones you could pick, those are.
What, you want to try something?
These are the ones he picked. There's 2 orange ones. And he picked both of these. Like, these are options of what we're going to do. Which is all well and good. Except the last, well, not the last one, but the brain collapse was an orange one as well. So I feel like we're barking up the same tree. But, you know, whatever. We got to eat them eventually, right? So, all right, let's do it.
I choose this one. That's my pick.
I don't know if these are the same. They look like they are very possibly the same pepper.
Well, the bottoms are different, though.
Are they?
Yeah. So, I mean, this one almost like the bottom kind of almost looks like a habanero, I think.
Yeah.
But this one, I don't know. It could be a mix of something.
So, yeah, we may have 2 of the same, but we might not. So,
yeah.
We'll see.
Well, we'll see what it does.
I love that orange color, though. It makes me... It's like such an inviting thing to eat. It makes it seem like it's going to taste like candy, but we all know it probably won't.
It scares me because it doesn't smell.
Holy cow. It really just smells like a sweet pepper.
It does.
Like when you cut into a bell pepper and you get that very refreshing scent.
Yeah, it's kind of tough with the light here today. I don't know. Oh, there we go. There's a good picture of the inside. You can see it's wet on the inside.
So we'll see what that means. Oh, that was like a perfect halfway down the middle split.
Yeah, that was a good...
We each got a stem. All right.
All right. Well...
Round 2.
Here we go. That's very sweet.
I think flavor-wise, orange peppers are probably my favorite.
So far, I think so.
And I do like, I mean, if we're talking about not hot peppers, orange bell peppers are my favorite pepper. They're so delicious. And it's funny because being, you know, this new discovery of the hot peppers, you know, I guess I didn't realize how they'd have that similar sweetness to them and still be, you know, screamingly hot, but I like it. What's your thought on the heat?
I'm a little nervous with that bite, but very end, it could be just the seeds where it got a little bitter, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of have a theory that the more bitter it tastes, the hotter it is.
You're pretty hot.
I'm hot already. I'm trying to think. As of now, my heat hasn't gone up from the last pepper. So I'd have to say that the heat level, as of right now, is either the same or less. I'd say probably a little less.
I can tell that there's heat.
Yeah, but again, it's just a complete mouth burn. Like, it's not really like I felt it going down or anything like that. It's just, I mean, I ate it and then my mouth got hot.
But it tasted great.
It did. It was a great flavor pepper. It was. That was definitely a very sweet. Yeah, so we might do things a little differently just to try and use these peppers before they go bad.
Because we want to sample as many of these as we possibly can. So it's a lot easier to do it when we're splitting it into, 2 different halves. But
right. We might even go further just because, like I said, we've had them for almost a week now. Yeah. I mean, I'd have to say whatever that first pepper was definitely hotter. So, I mean, it's on the back of my tongue, but that's it. I don't think it elevated. It didn't really, very little bit in the throat.
But again, it's not sending me over the top. I mean, it's like...
I'd say my heat's probably a 4, maybe 3, 4.
Say 3 or 4 sounds right from where we started.
But... I would say those peppers are very similar heat-wise because I feel like I'm at the level of heat from the first pepper. It took a little while to get there, and it could just be, like I said, the combination of both. But I feel like I could definitely, it was not even anywhere close to the brain collapse.
They're very good. That was both 2 really good peppers, very different tasting, but they were both really, really nice. So.
I think they were much hotter than the, was it lemon starburst? Is that what
yeah. The lemon starburst was... we actually looked it up, and it said that it was like about a 200,000 Scoville unit.
Yeah, so roughly like a habanero.
Yeah.
But I'd say these are definitely hotter.
Yeah, it is hotter. And it's built up. It really has. And
I have that peppery flavor in my mouth, which I believe is associated with the Chinense.
Every time I think that, I'm like, okay, yeah, it's like... This is an even heat. I'm like getting hotter, so I don't really know where to like end my thoughts on these peppers because I don't feel like the heat's rising. I'm not like I'm not in any severe pain, but my mouth has gotten a lot hotter. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Well, if we had more time, I would suggest another one, but unfortunately,
I'm gonna wrap it up here.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, it got me sweating. They both, definitely got the heat level up. Nothing too crazy. Maybe if you're not a hot pepper eater, it would probably be up there pretty high, I think.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But I think both those peppers would have been great in any type of a salsa or any type of hot sauce or something like that. Yeah. They were delicious. But until next time, have a good night.
Bye.